I also used to be a night person, and then I stopped making excuses. What's up, socials? Happy Sexy Wednesday. Today I'm gonna tell you how I went from a chronic snoozer, as in the alarm. I'm also a chronic snoozer when it comes to sleeping, but that's a good thing, to a 5 a.m. hustler, baby. So I've read up on this for years when I had a 9-to-5 job, when I started working for myself, and I was just convinced there's no way I'm gonna wake up early. I'm the type of person that has 17 iPhone alarms just in case the first 16 don't work. You don't wanna miss your flight. A lot of you are probably familiar with HAL'S, who came up with the miracle morning. And I even read about that and I was thinking, this sounds amazing. I would love to have a miracle morning. But still, nothing. Until I came across a free resource that he published that's called SNOOZE-PROOF, 5-step strategy to waking up early. And I was like, okay, if this is truly meant for snoozers like me, this will work. Well, it turns out I really only needed 2 out of the 5, and it's worked amazingly. The first and most important is setting intentions before the next day. When you sit down before you go to sleep to write down all the things that you plan to do the next day, you're already ahead of the game because you're trying to get in that mindset while also calming down to go to sleep. You're just preparing yourself to knock tomorrow out of the park. So I write down, handwrite on paper, my intentions for the next day every single night before I go to bed. And then I part with my phone, I set the alarm, and I plug it in the bathroom. That's right, I don't sleep next to my phone anymore. I found that I actually was waking up in the middle of the night or whenever I had a thought, because I thought, oh, I'll have to Google it at some point or write it down in my notes app or something. How stupid is that? You don't need to sleep next to your phone. You should be sleeping, not on your phone. So by moving my phone into the bathroom and the alarm going off in there and me having to get out of the comfort of my bed and walk in there to turn it off, I've been waking up at 5 a.m. every day ever since for months. Consistently enough for me to be able to make this video and not feel like a snoozing amateur. It's so funny when you find that small thing that is just a complete mindset shift for you. What is that for you? That's what you have to find out. You can take other people's advice, but there's gonna be the one thing that's the consistent trigger for a problem for you that has to change. You just have to find out what that is. I'm, again, a very good sleeper, so I truly believe, especially with this new ritual, that a great day starts the night before. Setting intentions, getting 8 hours of sleep, staying pretty by getting that shut eye, and then getting up to shut the alarm off so that you can move about your day. It's so much easier than it ever used to be. I wake up at 5 and it's not even like a brag-worthy thing, it's just, I just do. And now it's not about being a night person anymore, it's about being a business owner that is ahead of the game and gets stuff done. That's all for today, socials. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Hopefully that helps you if you're dealing with those early morning demons, but I definitely am so pleased and happy and grateful that I've finally figured this out for myself, because I've never felt more energetic throughout an entire day than I have since I started waking up with this ritual. So I hope you find what works for you, and I hope you'll also check out the top 5 things you need to know before you make your first video blog. If you want to do something like this, but you want to know how to get started, go check that out. It's in the YouTube card over there. Click on it, sign up, and you'll get the free resource. I'll be back tomorrow for Social Thursday.